Thank you for staying with Willow at the nurse's ball.
Oh, yeah. I was happy to do it. It's not like you didn't have your hands full. I heard you caught Ryan Chamberlain. Congratulations.
Thanks. It was a very strange team effort. I'll tell you all about it sometime. Meanwhile, there are a few other people that I would like to see behind bars.
Shiloh.
For starters.
Yeah, I don't know if Willow told you, but when I found them in the anteroom, Shiloh was looming over her, physically intimidating her.
No, she didn't say anything. But I'm happy that you were there for her. I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't been, or what I would have done if Shiloh hurt her.
And look, I would do anything to protect Wiley and her. Speaking of Wiley, I need to ask you something.
Yeah, fire away.
How long have you known that my godson was Willow's child?
I put the pieces together a while back, and I would have said something, but it wasn't my truth to tell. I figured the more people who knew, the more danger Willow and her baby would be in.
No, we're way past that now. Shiloh is convinced that Willow had his child, and he will do anything to find it. But we need to be willing to do anything to stop him.
I'm in.
Lucas understands that I'm not a threat to him and his family.
Then he won't panic and attract Shiloh's attention.
Right. Lucas really is a good man. I'm glad I picked him to be Wiley's father. I mean, Brad too, but when I was looking at the application, it was Lucas who stood out. He even offered to make room for me in Wiley's life. And I wanted to say yes, but there's no way with Shiloh lurking around.
At least it's on the table. And hey, this isn't forever. Too many people have Shiloh on their radar. He won't stay out of trouble for long.
Shiloh has a way of getting out of trouble even more easily than he gets into it.
Detective Chase. Copy that. Right away. What? I'm psychic.
What? What's going on?
That was the precinct. A warrant has been issued for Shiloh's arrest. I'm gonna take him into custody.
What's he being arrested for?
Sexual assault and lesser included offenses.
Wait, someone is finally pressing charges?
Shiloh is gonna be too busy standing trial and going to prison than to be able to look for Wiley.
Oh, thank God. No, I'm not gonna jinx this. I'm not gonna believe it's happening until he is truly behind bars once and for all.
Well, the first step of this process is an arrest. And this one is going to be my pleasure.
I've just come from seeing Shiloh.
Color me shocked.
He knows Willow. He knows his child is alive.
I told him the same thing I told you. I lost the baby.
I don't believe you.
And if your lack of belief could magically bring my baby back, I'd be all for it, but that's just not how life works.
Willow, stop. You of all people should know who we're dealing with.
Shiloh is not some unstoppable, superhuman force of nature. He's a man.
Exactly. And you know what kind of man he is. Willow, I protected your secret. I kept it from Shiloh all this time. I know you need my help again. Tell me where your baby is.
David Henry Archer, a.k.a. Shiloh. You are under arrest.
What's the charge?
Extortion, attempted rape, assault, and lesser included offenses. Right hand. Give me your right hand. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you free of charge. Do you understand these rights as they have been explained?